South Korea is a dynamic and technologically advanced nation that I absolutely enjoyed exploring. It's one of those countries that perfectly blends ancient traditions, influential pop culture, and cutting-edge innovation. I took the liberty of traveling throughout this small but vast country to learn more about the culture and connect with the locals. Welcome to the kind Republic of Korea. With an estimated population of 52 million people, the public transportation system is well organized and reliable. Most buses are punctual, with a dedicated traffic lane in major cities. I highly recommend downloading the navigation app called Naver, which can give you accurate, up-to-the-minute updates and make your intercity travel more enjoyable. Trains and buses are prioritized. My experience trying Korean food can best be described as an explosion of flavor and balanced ingredients. The communal aspect of dining, where various dishes are shared among friends, is a key feature of Korean culinary culture. Korean barbecue, fried chicken, and various seafood was beyond anything I've ever had, and I highly recommend trying as many dishes as possible when visiting Korea. My trip started in the sister city of Incheon, where I explored its parks and changing skyline. It's relatively large and where most Koreans live outside the main metropolis. Overall, it served as a nice introduction to Korea. From Incheon, I moved on to Seoul, the bustling heartbeat and modern capital of Korea. Known for its vibrant street life, world-class shopping districts, Seoul offers a sensory journey that captures the spirit of traditional Korean culture and the fast-paced rhythm of contemporary city life. An iconic landmark in Seoul is the Gyeongbokgung Palace. Built in 1395, it served as a royal residence for centuries. I recommend coming through the gates in the evening as the sun sets and the palace lights up beautifully. I walked through nearby Busan village to step back in time and experience the grace of old Korea. These elegant traditional Korean houses are well preserved and are in stark contrast to the bustling side of Seoul. Two places I recommend for photography are Starfield Library, which has an open and inviting design, and Namsan Tower, which you can either hike or take a cable car to, and is the geographical center of Seoul. The views here are just mind-blowing, showing just how huge the city really is. Afterwards, head down to Myeongdong Market to sample some of South Korea's finest street food. I went for the crispy duck on a stick. Baseball games in Korea are on another level, and I think it's something that travelers have to experience. There's just so much hype and undeniable energy. Lastly, the nightlife in Seoul is pretty epic. It's a big drinking culture, and most bars run well into the early morning hours. I had a great time in districts like Itaewon, which has an eclectic mix of venues, as well as Hongdae, which is more youthful and fun to explore in the late hours. Before departing for my trip to the rest of Korea, I took a quick ride to Gangwa Island, which separates North and South Korea by a small channel of water. The Gangwa Peace Observatory offers a panoramic view of the DMZ and the surrounding area. This observatory serves as a symbolic testament to the desire for peace and reunification on the Korean peninsula, showing each decade of talks being drastically different from the one prior. I moved to the viewing platform to see North Korea for myself.
This is seriously the most surreal moment I've had for quite a while. North Korea is beautiful, actually, from the coast.
Beyond all the hostility, propaganda, and military might, the observatory provides a thought-provoking and informative experience for those interested in the complex dynamics of this divided region. I finally began my trip around South Korea from Seoul's central bus terminal. My first stop in the small city of Busan was unfortunately rained out, but I made a friend nonetheless. Mokpo followed soon after, and as the weather cleared, I was able to explore this coastal city. There is a pair of distinct rocks near the harbor, which have a tragic fable and are one of the most visited natural phenomena here in the city. The third city, and one I spent more time in, was Yeosu. This city played host to the 2012 World Expo and is quite beautiful. It has lots of stunning bridges that link some of Yeosu's other islands, and the city itself is slowly growing outwards. There is rich history with sea life in this region, and I made the decision to try a specific kind of local specialty.
Love it already. My utensils. So I'm just gonna guess that this is the kimchi marinated crab. This is just straight up marinated crab.
Overall, it tasted like fresh sashimi.
Wow, that was an experience. Oh man, I'm full, but that was a lot of raw crab.
The Yeosu harborfront is pretty cool to explore. It's not overly big, but keeps things interesting by lighting up different areas at night and having an open-air market just under the main bridge. I'm really interested to see how the city will look like in 5 to 10 years, as it has potential to become a great city for tourism. Afterwards, I visited the sister city of Gyeoje, just east of Yeosu. It's mostly known as a shipbuilding hub for Korean maritime, and as I walked around, I noticed it's mostly catered towards Westerners. Which isn't a bad thing, but I thought it was a little odd after being immersed in full Korean establishments in the previous cities I visited. The final and my personal favorite city that I visited is Busan. This vibrant coastal city is South Korea's second largest, nestled between the sea and the mountains. It had a huge history during the Korean War and has since modernized into a vibrant metropolis with beautiful modern skyscrapers and pristine beaches like Gangwali, which hosts a spectacular drone show on the weekend. And Hyundai Beach, which draws lots of busking opportunities in the evening hours. I want to showcase more of Busan and the surrounding provinces a little more in my next installment. Overall, my trip to South Korea was an uplifting and positive experience. The accessibility of public transport, cultural immersion, and welcoming nature of the locals gave me a lifetime of memories. Honestly, I owe a debt of gratitude and appreciation to the Korean people for giving me the opportunity to sample the Korean way of life and accepting me as family. In my next video, I want to showcase the beauty of Busan and the surrounding provinces to anyone planning on visiting this area. If you like this video and are curious about following my journey throughout South Korea, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.